All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol ZOM, Zomedica Corp. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I do want every single investor to be aware of the fact that we have another ticker symbol towards the end of the video to discuss, to add to your watch list. But before we discuss that one, there will be two ticker symbols that we're going to go over. So I hope it's a learning experience, everything I talk about towards the end of this video. But stay tuned till the very end because I have a new ticker symbol you won't want to miss, and you definitely want to have it on your watch list. So Zomedica Corp, what a run since obviously the beginning of this week, right? Back on the 1st, we saw it start to run up, and this is the first time we're seeing things a little bit different. It's not going in the downward direction after the jump on a Monday or the beginning of the week and starting to pull down. It's actually just bringing itself up. So February might be the month of anticipation. We thought it was going to be towards the end of February or the beginning of March. It's starting to look like it's right now. We're already in the middle of the anticipation. Now, we want to pay close attention because there might be a pullback. Things might cool off. But I mean, this is running in towards February with momentum. And I could see this running into March with momentum, especially towards the TRUFORMA information and launch, right? So it's looking pretty good. Some numbers need to be broken, though, all the way up here at 124. And then also here, 119. And the most recent high, 117. So we want to keep these numbers in mind moving forward. But I mean, this momentum is looking pretty healthy. And I look forward to seeing every single investor that's a bull on Zomedica and believes in it and is excited about TRUFORMA to go ahead, hit that like button, and comment down below how you feel about this moving into March, right, throughout February, and comment down below TRUFORMA if you're a true believer that TRUFORMA is going to change things around here for Zomedica as a company and for the moving of this stock upwards. So I look forward to seeing that down below. So here we are. The 50-day moving average is 110. As long as we're above it, we're in bullish territory, which we're at 113. And the moment we're below it, we're in bearish territory. Our support is 110 as well. So there's a difference here of about the hundreds or thousands place to be careful and watch carefully. If this breaks through support, we're already in the same territory as the 50-day moving average. And if they both get broken through, 107 is the next point of reference to keep in mind and pay close attention to if the bulls are trying to reappear and bring it back up. But this support level is to the hundreds or thousands place of a difference to the 50-day moving average. So our support is very important to watch carefully and see how it's reacting in between this area. And if it gets closer to 107 and if the bulls are trying to reappear before it goes any lower and so forth. Now, on our resistance level, it's 115. This momentum, for it to continue as it has, the bulls have had to break through resistance levels. So same thing applies here for tomorrow. 115 needs to be broken through for the momentum to continue and the 50-day moving average not catch up to the price. I want every single investor to be aware of that. 115 needs to be turned into a support so that the bulls can work their way up to newer highs and new resistance levels. Now, if that gets broken through, the next point is 117, and then up here at 119, and then like we talked earlier, 124. So keep those numbers in mind for the next coming weeks and days. But as of right now, 115, I want to emphasize, needs to be broken through so that the bulls can pull away from the 50-day moving average and continue this upward momentum, maintaining leverage in bullish territory. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Stay tuned till the end because we're going to talk about two ticker symbols. I hope you guys learn from that information, and towards the end we will talk about the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list. Stay tuned. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm going to share with you guys is in the mobile gaming sector, and there's so much room moving forward for this stock. Now, before we talk about that stock that you want to add to your watch list in the mobile gaming sector, I have two ticker symbols to share. with you guys that other investors talked about. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time. And I'm going to share how I feel about them. So AVGR, it's a penny stock. Would I ever recommend a penny stock? Probably if there's a big event coming up or I know anything that is going to create a catalyst, I would mention it and tell you guys it's a very speculative play. There's high risk, high reward, high risk, high loss as well, right? So I definitely would state that when I'm talking about a ticker symbol like this. Would I recommend this? No, I would not tell anyone to add this to their watch list because I don't really know why it's running up. I haven't had time to check it out. It might be that they're finally becoming profitable or a new innovation that's giving this optimistic outlook, which the chart is looking pretty good so far, but the total market cap is so small that if you get in now and this becomes a $1 billion company or more, then you got in on time. But how do you know it's going to get there? It takes so much other understanding, right? You got to dig real deep. So I don't like the market cap that much. And the second thing is the income statements in the last 3 years up to 2019, from 2016 to 2019. And in the quarterly, we can see in 2020, not a single profitable dollar, right? Never been profitable. And even on the annual, it's never been profitable in the last 4 years. Now, what has changed from 2020 December to 2021 January? Could it have finally become profitable? Probably. Or it's an innovation. I don't understand this company enough to tell anyone to add this to their watch list, but this is a swing trade play or a day trade play based off the chart. I mean, you could see it here, how it's reacted a few times within just a few days throughout December, and even now in January after this pullback, it's already running back up. Now, I saw this come up on my stock screener a few times, and that's definitely something that was interesting, the amount of volume that it had, but that was just, a ticker symbol that you would swing trade or day trade. Did I consider at some point swing trading this or day trading this? I did, but I try to stay away from these when I don't know enough, okay? Because it's very risky. Now, the second one is ASX. Now, this is comparable to yesterday's mention, which is UMC. And UMC is worth a little bit more than this one, but when we look at this chart, it's been growing exponentially around the same time frame as UMC. Very interesting. So this is another competitor in the semiconductor sector. So for the investor that mentioned this one, thank you so much for sharing it and bringing it to everyone's attention. It looks like it's had a lot of growth, but the market cap is a little bit smaller. I do want you guys to be aware of that. So if the market cap was to grow to 23 billion and it's worth more than the other one, right, which is UMC, that could be a sign that it's right there fighting with it and they're around the same valuation. But if it comes up to 23 billion and the total amount per share is less than $9.50, that was where UMC was yesterday when we talked about it, then there could be some upward room here because it has $1 to grow and they're at the same market cap. So that means that it's almost a whole dollar ahead. I know it's kind of confusing. So the higher the market cap and the lower the US dollar, the better of a chance there is that as it continues to grow, it can actually grow with it and grow even more exponentially. So that's going to be interesting. It's a little bit below it, and you could see the price difference, right? It's $2 and some change, but they are far apart from each other when it comes to the market cap and also revenue, okay? So revenue fluctuates a little bit here for this company, like up and down. It's a little bit wild. And then it was a lot more revenue back in 2016 than it has been now. And net income. Revenue has been growing, right? And here we could see the revenue going up and down and then net income going up and down with it. But the annual revenue has been growing year after year. But the thing is, net income is more important than revenue, and net income has gone down. So every single year, it's gone lower and lower to the point that it's almost dropped to a point where it's like $500 million, but now revenue is like 13 billion. That means more money's coming in, but not a lot of money staying. It's like probably going out into different costs. So this makes this a little bit different than UMC. UMC is a growing company. Now, I'm not saying ASX isn't growing, but in the last couple of years, revenue has gone up and profit margin has gone down. So something's going on there with their profits. Either they're taking on more debt. Who knows what they're doing? You'll have to do further digging. But this is one to definitely think about. But UMC is growing tremendously compared to this one. So what's the ticker symbol you guys want to add to your watch list? Well, that is Glue Mobile. GLUU, Glue Mobile Inc. Now, this is the one that's been downgraded. It's sitting at $8.98, and price targets are up at the $10 range. Now, it's been dropped by a few cents, but there's still room from $10 to $11 from where we're at. And even if this pulls back down to that $8.50, even down here to $7.70, or even these lows of $6.80, there's so much room. We'll have to see why it's falling and what price targets are being reiterated if they continue to get downgraded. But if they stay the same, that might be an opportunity. So this is definitely one you want to add to your watch list. Do further due diligence, do further research, check out more articles. And there was a rumor that Glue Mobile Inc. was going to probably merge, right, with Tencent. And that might be Tencent's opportunity to get into the markets and not just be over-the-counter market through Tencent, but if not through Glue Mobile, which is pretty interesting as well. So if anybody knows any more information on that, or if that rumor has died down, please comment down below. But this is definitely one to add to your watch list moving forward. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you guys so much, and let's make some money.